What's the difference between inflection and derivation? Let's have a look at some examples. Trees consists of two morphemes, tree and s. Walked consists of two morphemes as well, walk and ed. Writer consists of write and r. And unlikely, well, consists of un and like and ly. But in this case, unlikely, we're just going to focus on these two elements, un and likely. Let's look at these in pairs. The first two of our examples, trees and walked, can be divided up in the following way. Tree is a noun and s is a plural marker. Walked, walk is a verb and ed is the marker for the past tense. These are grammatical elements. Now the other two examples are quite different. Writer consists of a verb to write and of some sort of element er or r that indicates that this is a noun. So write, the verb, turns into a noun, a writer. It's a change in word class. Unlikely similarly changes meaning. So likely is an adjective, a likely event. An unlikely event is a totally different thing. It's still an adjective, but the meaning is now the opposite. So likely and unlikely differ in meaning, even though they don't differ in word class. Right, so let's start with our grammatical morphemes. This is what we call inflection. The grammatical morphemes do not change the meaning. Rather, they add some sort of grammatical information, as in ed, the past tense, in walked, or the s of houses or apples, the s adding to a noun that indicates plural. And there are lots of other categories that we could list here that would fall under the heading of inflection. Now, the other types of elements, those morphemes that indicate lexical meaning, are called derivation, and these always change the meaning of the word they attach to. So, in the case of write and writer, we had a change from an action to a person who's doing that action, and in the case of likely and unlikely, we had the change from something positive to something negative. Now, derivation can also change the word class, but doesn't always have to do so. So likely, unlikely remain adjectives, even though there is derivation, whereas write, writer, we see a change in the word class from the verb to write to the noun writer. And that's basically it. Thank you very much for listening.